because they're going to be disgusting. Good morning and welcome to A-1 Vacuum and Sewing's Valentine's Day installment of... My kids are always like, you guys need like somebody to like program it for you where it's like beep, 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 the A1 Vacuum and Sewing Show. So and like shoot lasers or something. Good morning. So first and foremost, a reminder, the store is open till 4 o'clock today, and then it is closed through the weekend. Every time you walk off, I get nervous about your headset.
What about it?
I'm like, are you going to be out there like talking to the dogs like the whole time, like not realizing like that you have a microphone attached to your head?
I had a hot moment. I've had a couple hot moments.
Hot
I
mic
had a hot
moments?
moment yesterday during our Avenir class because we took a 10-minute break. And I went upstairs. I was eating a snack. I went to the bathroom. I mean, nothing. All the ladies were like, "Oh, we didn't hear anything," and I was like, "Okay, good." And nothing. There was not. I didn't say a word. I was just doing my thing. But and then I realized that I had my microphone on. So yes, it's very likely. I mean, I've had hot moments. But, I mean, I'm not really saying or doing anything, so they've been fine. They've been boring. Boring hot moments.
Boring hot mic moments?
Yes, boring hot mic moments.
Or hot moments in Jeannie's parlay. So, yes, we are open till 4 today. Jeannie are you filming or live streaming today?
I'm live streaming. Today is hopping down the bunny trail, and we are prepping. Today's the prep day.
Okay. And what time will you be into the store today?
I think this will probably take like I'm guessing it'll take 2 hours and then I'll be at the store, but it could take longer than that. It's not a ton of fabric, so I don't think I have a ton of cutting. This is what I have. This is what you should do, like how you can see outside how icky it is. Cutters, batting, your fabric kit, your organizers. I have some new organizers. Your shape flex, your best press and your water, little trash can, ironing mat, and lots of cutting mats and lots of rulers. My rulers are over here. My sewing room is a disaster right now. We're switching out my tables, and once again, I love my unique, and we're putting together my Martelli table, but I love modular. Like I can never go back to having like one great big table because I've changed I don't know about you guys, but when I was like a teenager, I used to change my room like every 6 months. So I feel like I'm not doing that here.
I can imagine you doing that.
It's nice to have options and just to like switch it up.
Now she's just taking over closets.
Yeah.
She's like, Patrick, I think you should take your closet and move it to Violet's room. And I'm like, what? Like, no, I'm not going to lose my closet.
I like making the suggestions. You never know.
Just in case, I'm like, okay. Closet. I'm just defeated. I'm like, I'll move my clothes to the garage. You can have this one too.
I want to just throw it in cardboard boxes and put it in your clothing. And then I want to put all my stuff in your closet, make it pretty.
So, I was talking to somebody about Unique Furniture yesterday versus other brands. And just a little shout out for Unique. Real wood is lighter than MDF. It weathers better. It doesn't fall apart. It doesn't go bad in changing humidity. It is sandable and reparable. And it is significantly easier to move. So if anybody hasn't seen it, and I haven't really pushed, as Pat has gotten his new factory up and running, I haven't really made like a big foot push on the Unique Furniture for a while. But we're going to be swapping out Jeannie's top to the new Avenir top. And with
Both my
Jeannie's getting 2 new tops in the next handful of weeks. So she's so excited about her new top.
I'm excited to be done.
Me too. So I've said it before, but like people, I got a text from my buddy Jamie Blair this morning, and he's like, "Dude, it's all time," and I'm like, April. Maybe I'll have some semblance of a life in April. So, you know, the beautiful thing about that unique sewing furniture is its configurability. And at some point, we'll bump that video back to the top. And you know, we set up that room all by ourselves. And then Jeannie and like... What did she have?
I'll be right back. Something she shouldn't.
What'd you leave out?
Patrick, keep talking.
Well, your mic is still on. You can keep talking
I know.
too. So that's so funny. The dog is running around with something she shouldn't have. But Poppy wasn't on the table, but Poppy was just running in the room. But you know, just the configurability, having the machine. Somebody asked me yesterday why they don't do the lift. And the reality is the ergonomics of having the table at sewing height at all times is a game changer. So it's just significantly better that way. So anyways, like once we get the Avenir tops up and running, you know, we'll certainly share with you pictures of Sharon's beautiful hickory cabinets in a week. But we will kind of move that back to the top. Folks are asking how Momo's doing. Momo's much better. We have a couple more days kind of treatment and medicine for him. But I think life is appearing to be possibly somewhat normal. I don't know how anyone that lives in like the Northeast, like even in like rainy portions of the Southeast, or heaven forbid, the Pacific Northwest, deal with having dogs.
Yeah, with them getting wet and coming, like it's
just being
pretty
a
dry
mess
here
all the time. Like
so,
we the first winter Poppy was around, and actually Momo's first winter was an incredibly snowy winter too. But yeah, it was crazy. And to answer the question, quite frankly, the Lumi top could work for the Avenir. And
do you want me
the
to show
Avenir
them what mine
top,
looks like?
the
with
Avenir top. No, we'll do it once we swap it out, because we have the Avenir on the Lumi top at the store. But the Lumi top actually can accommodate an Avenir. It sits really far forward, and I think it's uncomfortable for some people that it does sit so far forward. And when the hoop comes forward, it's really far forward. So the new top sits much further back. So quite frankly, both tops could.
This is how. Oops. This is how mine sits. Whoops. Is my finger like too big?
How about lick your finger? It's probably too dry.
Oh, yeah, because I have like witchy fingers.
Yeah, just forget it. It's just not
Okay.
happening. So, there
here.
you go. So,
Sorry, it's like a disaster in here. So I am like right to the edge. And then this just skims it. It's a disaster in here. And it doesn't go right to the back. But I like it because I like it right forward.
So the only problem with that, and I think what makes the what makes Pat nervous is how far forward that hoop comes. Like the big hoop comes out and sticks out like a foot from the table. So, and Deanna says, are you talking about the cover? You can get one from a dealer in England. I am not. I don't know what you're talking about.
I asked our rep, and Chris said that the cover's not going to be available here in the U.S. Who knows if it is down the road? But right now, he said no, and it's not on the price list.
Oh, is there like a cover, like a Avenir like cover or something, like a like a cloth cover? You know, it's like a perfect first project for your Avenirs to make a cover. So
yeah, you're gonna need like 10 yards of fabric because it's so big.
So in any case, we'll talk more about those new tops when we get them. Like I think half of. Okay, that's what Deanna's talking about. I had no idea what. I might have missed something in the live stream. So yeah, it's not available in the US, and we don't know if it will be. So what else do we have to talk about today? I am going to try to get out of the store early. I'm going to try to help Jeannie get some stuff done before I leave, but I'm driving to Salt Lake, and I don't want to be driving in ice the whole way. So I will be in the store, but if you need to get to me before this weekend, try to do it early. What else?
Yeah, store's going to be closed, but I'm going to go in and get
that is not an invitation to come to the store. Like those are our days to try to get things done. So the door will be locked.
Yes, it will be locked. But I'm going to be working on getting, I think if this weekend I can do the final push and get almost everything out there. Lori was able to, can you grab one of the Lori Holt fabric kits?
Can you grab a Lori Holt?
And I think we have like 4 or 5 extra ones. So if you were like, oh, I don't know, and I don't know when I'm going to get it, they're done. So I have to ship them out to some people. And backing fabric, I did get my shipping confirmation. I think I got it yesterday. So I'm not going to have the wide back because I had to order more wide back. So if you're waiting for that, it should be here Tuesday when we reopen, and then I can send that all out for you. So wide back will be here Tuesday. And kits, did you hold it up? You just did this.
I held it up. Like, oh my God, look how pretty it is. Look at the, are those flowers? Oh, look, they're butterflies.
Yeah, butterflies.
Oh my goodness. Oh, look, and there's like a dress one in there. It's so cute.
So if you wanted, and
this is a big bite. It's a big bite. Not a little bite. It's a big bite.
It is. It's a big bite, but Karen's been walking you through it. And if you're on my Lori Holt list and you're doing the 6x10 size, Joanne Patterson is doing the 6x10 size, and she put together a spreadsheet and a sheet with some really helpful information on how to prep and how to prepare for this project. And she's working on that for Autumn Love too. She's also doing the 6x10 for Autumn Love, and it takes a village. Like, I don't have the bandwidth for everything, so I appreciate when other people share stuff. And I asked, can we share this? And she was like, yes. So I put it out there for the people in our Lori Holt hometown group, and I will, when I put it on Facebook, I still have to figure out how to get it on our website. My marketing gal, Christine, says we can put something there. I don't know how to do it yet, and I just haven't had the time.
We've asked her to show us how to do it, and then we just haven't had time to do it yet.
Patrick, you do that. You do it with Christine, and then I could just put it on. I could just put it on the website, and that would save everyone so much time. It would save me so much time.
I mean, you could just. There's got to be a way to just create like a drive folder
Patrick,
and even put it on.
Can you just do it with
video.
Christine and then show me?
Yep.
Okay.
So Brother Sale ends on Monday, and that is a hard stop. So, so if you have items that you would like to have from the brother sale, you can send an email to one of the 3 store emails, which basically is me, Jeannie, or the store email. Give us a couple of days to reply. But my guess is, and it happens every year, like there's like a rush on Monday. People finally kind of make their decisions and send them all in on Monday. So give us a couple of days to reply, but you will get a got it email. As long as that email is sent by February 17, you will be part of that sale. Keep in mind, product is not in stock. The product will be ordered. We are kind of leveraging our one-time fiscal year discount. Brother's fiscal year is April to April, and or April to March. And so that order will go in, like we are probably conservatively 4 to 6 weeks. And I hope it's faster, but let's say 4 to 6 weeks out on delivering products. So don't send us the emails on Monday and start asking us where the product is on Tuesday. Like, please just be patient and give us time. I think it says that on the sheet too, that you know, product will be ordered. Marlene asked if she was doing the background quilting for the 7.5 square Lori Holt. I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll ask her, but I don't think so. But I know we should ask Kim F, because she's doing it. Like, I think she's doing it like the Kimberbell way with the.
No. So let me just say something. If you've already sent a brother email, don't start sending like a second one, a third one, a fourth one. It becomes too confusing. It's like, give us the weekend. Like, that's something I'm doing in Salt Lake. Jeannie will be looking at her email. Like, I haven't even looked at the store email for 3 days. Like, I started working yesterday at 7 a.m. We finished at 9:30. So it's just please be patient with the emails. And Naomi, I'm not like, I don't want people to feel like I'm upset, but it's just easier for you to send it once and then like give us a couple of days to respond. And
we will do our best to, like, I'll think and try and remember what machines you have, but it is your responsibility to make sure what you're ordering is going to work with what you have. I'll try and be like, hey, if I have time, but if I don't have time, so it's all sales final. What you get is what you get. Non-refundable, non-returnable.
Yeah, because we buy this stuff for you. This
works.
Tends to be a very large bite, and like, we order product for the store too at the same time. But I mean, last summer's sales, there were probably, I think it was like 400 items. It was a lot. It was a big bite. It was like the Lori Holt hometown quilt. So what else?
I had the most amazing question of the day, and then I forgot because I didn't write it down.
Was it so amazed?
I was like, oh my God, that's such a good question. I don't know what it is. So yeah. Why don't we do...
So just keep in mind too, like this is just me asking for patience. Jeannie goes to surgery next week. Like, she is like, I am not going to let her stay and work late on Wednesday. She's coming home at 5 o'clock. She's going to have a nice dinner and she's going to get a good night's rest, even if I have to drag her out of the store by her short hair. She is then going to stay home for 7 to 10 days, even if I have to chain her to the bed. So she is out of the store for 7 to 10 days.
The doctor said I could do this.
Well, the doctor was
He said
really
if I just
reticent to tell her she could do anything because the doctors also constantly tell her she works too hard. So, that said, please be patient with us the next couple of weeks. Like, we are going through some stuff. Once we're through that, we're going to be hiring some extra help. And, just remember, we're doing the best we can. Like, we're going to be shorthanded for a week. And as important as everything is, like, give Jeannie some space too. Like, it can wait 8 or 10 days to allow Jeannie the space to recover. So, just keep that in mind the next couple of days. Jeannie's been working nonstop to try to get everything done before she goes to surgery next week, but there's a limit to that madness as well. Like, I'm coming home late night. I get a lot of
emails where people go, I'm so sorry for bothering you. There's like times where I really want you to be bothering me. Like, there's like, it's okay to reach out to me if it can wait, if it's something maybe you could figure out on your own. But at the same time, if it's something you really need, please reach out. Like, I want to know, or call the store too, because people at the store can help you. But
I would tell you to call the store for the next 2 weeks.
Like, don't feel like you can't reach out. I want to help you.
You need to help yourself. So
I do need to help myself.
So yes. It's just me asking for patience, and quite frankly, like, we talked about it this week a couple of times. Like, last night we were talking about it, and like, shipping is nuts right now. Like, it is, like,
Patrick, we already talked
well,
about
I get it, but I'm just saying, like, it's a perfect storm right now where there are storms everywhere. Shipping is nuts. It's tough for us to get product, and we're going into this time where we need a little grace and a little space. So just
give us that.
Just remember to be patient the next couple of weeks. Deanna said something about hoops being on back order. The majority of the stuff has Brothers been digging out since the pandemic. Some of the stuff is still on back order. The stuff, I made a phone call and had a long conversation with my rep before creating this sale. The only items that are on this list that were on long-term back order, meaning like I don't think we'll be able to fill those orders within those 4 to 8 weeks, were the PRCF5 flat brim cap frames. There is a long-term back order on those, and they are working to dig out. And I like Chris said something to me about the fact that they were hoping to make a major push and dig out of those like mid to late April. But it was a much smaller, more curated list of items. Our preference is that we keep it listed to those items. Chris is asking, can we get scan and cut accessories? It's a smaller curated list right now, because we don't want to bury ourselves during what is the next 10 days with like little orders for stuff we really don't make money on anyways. So no, the scan and cut stuff is not on the Brothers sale this time. But our hope is, and kind of the reality is, we've been told to expect to be able to get most of this stuff within that 6 to 8 weeks. Hey, Jeannie, take over for a sec. Hey, what's up?
Okay. So, I really don't have anything to talk to you about. Yeah, we did our first Avenir class, which aside from a couple hiccups yesterday, I thought was great. So I will put one on the calendar, just a general one, and we'll open that up for the beginning of March.
Bye.
And then I'm also going to do pre-recorded. I've also started doing that with like little bites here and there. And I think next week, like, I'm not supposed to be like running around, but I think I could sit in front of my machine and hit some buttons and do a little bit of recording.
We're going to rest for
I'm gonna rest.
a good like 4 to 5 days and not do anything. And then,
oh my God, that sounds like
we're gonna watch.
Sounds like my dream.
You're gonna be propped up in your reclining chair watching TV, and people are gonna take care of you, and you need to chill out. So, I fell behind in comments here. Let's just make sure that we're addressing comments. Everybody's telling you to rest and recovery. Rest and focus on your recovery. Pam Shep said that she's doing Lori Holt Hometown with muslin backing and 505, and it's working great. Listen to your doctor. Take time to heal. And our prices are good. Like Pam makes this point, but it's true. Like Jeannie and I joke about selling stuff at retail. So most of the time we're going to give you some love on product, and we'll match online prices, we'll match prices, we'll beat prices, etc. Do you know if the right buy level foot ever came in?
I do have right buy levels.
We do have the right buy levels.
Who do I owe that to?
Cheryl Squirrel.
Who?
Do you know?
Squirrel?
I'm not sure we know who you are, Cheryl Squirrel. There are a handful.
I know Cheryl Squirrel.
Okay.
Email me.
So
and I can get that added to your next order.
And quite frankly, there were a very small handful, like maybe 10 or 15 people that were still remaining from the last brother sale for stuff that was like taking forever to come in. And so, like you're probably still on the list and we just haven't gotten there, and we've been trying to like add it to orders and stuff like that.
And we've had so many ones where we sent out double because it wasn't. So yeah, we kind of struggled with the very end of that because it just got confusing.
That brother sale was crazy. It was, like I said, it was like 400 or 500 items. It was a wonderful sale, but it also buried us for 3 months. Shelly said yesterday was an awesome Avenir class. So did Dudica.
Okay.
Joyce asked if you posted yesterday's class.
I posted it this morning, so it should be there. I got up this morning. I had loaded it to YouTube last night, and it was just taking a while. So this morning I got up, and it should be there. So if you were unable to make it, it was sent out. And like I said, I'm hoping that maybe when I'm home I could record the pre-recorded version.
Don't expect that till the week
it was
following next.
as good as it could be. We did have like a couple of things that we're waiting for the next update to fix, but it was fun. The people in it were great. It was fun.
So so Sharon's saying that she got the class. I'll look, Joyce, to make sure that you were included in that email, but I'm pretty sure you probably were.
She's on there.
Yeah, so just look in your email, Joyce, and you should have an email from Jeannie with the YouTube video.
Yeah, and next week is Michelle's up. So next week Michelle's going to be doing the Avenir embroidery, and of course if you have like the radiance, this will apply to you when we go ahead and we make them live for everybody. Yeah. And a lot of you, there's like features you guys know because you're heavy users. A lot of you use every part of your machine, and I love that.
So Tina asked where the Lori Holt spreadsheet was. We don't have a public repository for it yet. We just haven't had a chance to figure that part out.
I sent that out also, I think last night. Last night I sent out an email to the people that are tagged in our Lori Holt group, and having it on the website, Patrick, will save me so much time because I won't
understand.
have to tag, I won't have to send out emails. But for right now, if you want that, and it was the one for the 6x10 with some helpful hints, you can email me and I'll send it to you.
So Janet asks, I want to order an item from your brother's sale. How do I place the order? You can call the store. It's best to just email the store, Janet, if you have the store email. Or if you want to call, the phone number at the store is 775-852-2323. So, it's 10 o'clock. It's time to get to work. What time does your sew along start today?
I've got a question.
Wait. So why are you asking the question? So we do a giveaway. Friday? We do a giveaway every Friday.
Oh,
okay. And to be part of that giveaway, we'll often ask a question. So Jeannie's question for the day. Now keep in mind what happens on this side is live chat. What happens down below here are the comments, and we use the comments and your answers to those questions in the comments, which will not appear until the video ends on Tuesday's live stream to pick a winner for the giveaway. What are we giving away? Do we have one planned?
No.
Okay, it'll be a super special surprise giveaway.
I'm thinking of something in my head that just came in that I'm like, oh, maybe we'll give those away. So yes.
So the question of the day is.
Okay, so, and we ask this every once in a while, but I want to know what's your newest sewing notion that you're in love with. Your newest. And I mean, it could be something that's been out for 10 years, but it's new to you. But what is your newest sewing notion that you're in love with? And a lot of times I don't know about some of the sewing notions that are out there, and you guys share those with me. And that's how I get introduced to them, and that's where I fall in love. And I always share with you and when it comes down to it, I don't think it's a ton of stuff that I use, but I always share with you the things that I love that make my life easier, but I always like hearing what you're in love with. So if it's a new ironing notion, if it's a new mat, maybe it's a new thread that you can't get enough of. So what's your new favorite sewing notion or supply?
I'm always blown away that here we are 10 years in and our store is packed. I think there's 4,000 or 5,000 SKUs in the store right now. I didn't realize that, not all stores carry everything. People come in all the time and they're like, you guys carry everything. But I'm just floored by the fact that 10 years in, there's so much new stuff. So
yeah. There is new stuff, and I've had new stuff come into the store, and I haven't been putting it on the site and bumping it up, just because we are working.
We've been
hard
trying to get through the other orders, yeah. So,
yeah. But your favorite sewing notion, we'll do the giveaway on Tuesday when we're back in the store. We'll have something fantastic for you. And on that note, let's go, Patrick, because I need to make sure I'm ready for us. And if you're going to be
happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Have a
happy Valentine's Day to my love.
So Janet,
Patrick Mulligan.
So Janet, you're answering in the chat. Just make sure that once the live stream ends and the comments open below, that you answer there as well.
And if you haven't gotten a kit yet, we cut 40 of them. We're already out. We're cutting another 40. So, actually I might have 3 or 4 left. But these are going to be the kits that you'll get if you get them from us. And just order them, because I think we're good, and I think we can cut our next grouping of 40. Is Lori there? Will you tell her 40 more? Thank you, Miss Lori Curtis.
Janet, we're happy to have you, and just want to make sure that you're part of the giveaway on Monday. So if you do win and you're out of town, you pay the actual shipping to get the item. but you get the item for free. And the giveaways are generally pretty good. So have a great weekend. Happy Valentine's Day. And Jeannie, we'll see you in the afternoon.
And I'm gonna be YouTubing live. So just like you're seeing this, I'm gonna pop up on our channel in I don't even know what time it is. I'll pop up at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. I'm gonna pop up and we're gonna prep. You're gonna be ready to go and we're ready to stitch. And I know some of you are gonna be like, I can't stitch it. I need to stitch it now. And
that's fine too.
But we will start stitching at the end of the month.